Have you ever cried so hard in sujood that you wondered if anyone was listening? You whispered, "Ya Allah," through your tears, your heart breaking under the weight of silence. You kept praying, kept hoping, and still asked yourself, why is this still happening? Why hasn't anything changed? My beloved brothers and sisters, just because you can't see movement doesn't mean Allah isn't working behind the scenes. Sometimes He delays not to deny, but to prepare. What you think is silence is often Allah rearranging the pieces of your life in ways you can't yet see. You may be crying tonight, but Allah is already writing your relief for tomorrow. He knows your pain. He knows the tears you cry in secret. And He promises, verily, with hardship comes ease. Those words are not a wish. They are a promise from the Lord of mercy. Every tear, every sigh, every moment of breaking is seen by Him. He knows what your heart carries even when your lips can't speak. Tears are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign that your heart is alive, still soft enough to turn toward Allah when the world feels heavy. They are not just water from your eyes. They are your heart speaking the language of sincerity. Even when you can't explain your pain, your peers already have. Before a tear falls, Allah knows the emotion behind it. Before you whisper, "You help me," He already knows what your heart is pleading for. He is Al-Bazir, the all-seer, the all-seeing, watching over you even when no one else notices. Never underestimate a tear shed in sincere deed. In those quiet moments when you cry into your pillow, when the room is dark and your heart is tired, know that Allah is closer to you than your own breath. The Qur'an reminds us, indeed, Allah is with the patient. He is not distant when you are broken. His mercy surrounds you in ways you cannot comprehend. Every sob, every tremble, every sleepless night, all of it is being recorded by the one who heals hearts. You may feel forgotten by the world, but you are never forgotten by your Lord. Pain can make you feel alone, but even the Prophet later cried. He cried for his ummah. He cried in prayer. He cried for forgiveness. And he was the most beloved to Allah. Crying in sujood is not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough. It's your soul returning to the only one who truly understands. When we cry to people, they may comfort us, but they can't heal us. When we cry to Allah, He comes closer. People may offer sympathy, but only Allah gives sakina, that deep peace that settles in your chest when everything around you is falling apart. Your sadness is not hidden. Every tear is known. Every emotion is understood. Allah does not miss a single heartbeat that carries your pain. There is no dart too quiet, no tear too small for the one who knows what lies within your chest. And sometimes the delay in your dua is not rejection, it's protection. Allah withholds not to harm you, but to prepare you. He is Al-Hakim, the most wise. If He gave you what you wanted too soon, it might have broken you. So instead, He delays it until your heart is ready, until the moment it will be a blessing, not a burden. Just like the seed hidden beneath the soil, unseen yet growing, your door is alive. You may not see the growth, but it's happening beneath the surface. What feels like waiting is actually Allah nurturing something better for you. And yes, it's hard. You see others moving ahead, receiving blessings you've prayed for. You feel left behind. But remember, Allah customizes every journey. What's written for you will find you, not a second early or late. His timing is not slow. It's sacred. He delays to build you, to purify you, to teach your heart sabr. Because without patience, faith is shallow. Waiting becomes your classroom, your training ground, where your heart learns strength, humility, and trust. Sometimes Allah delays just to see if you love the gift more than the giver. Will you still pray when it's quiet? Will you still trust Him in the silence? The delay reveals your heart, and Allah loves a heart that stays loyal in the wait. So tonight, if you cry again, cry in sujood. Let your tears fall before the one who never rejects a sincere heart. Because before you even cry, Allah already knows why. Before you even ask, He's already begun to respond. And one day when the storm clears, you look back and whisper, "Ya Allah, every tear was worth it. Because through the pain you found Him. Through the silence you built patience. Through the waiting you learned love, not for the world, but for the one who never leaves. So let your tears fall not in despair, but in hope. Hope that your Lord hears. Hope that He responds. Hope that His mercy will lift you again." Crescent moon, every story in the Qur'an reminds us, delay is not denial. It's divine preparation. Allah never wastes the pain of waiting. He uses it to purify and elevate you. When your dua seems unanswered, know that Allah is answering in a better way, with protection, with something greater, or with Jannah itself. Don't mistake His silence for absence. Allah is working behind the scenes, opening doors, softening hearts, aligning the perfect timing. You don't see the threads He's weaving, but one day the masterpiece will be revealed and you'll say, Subhanallah, it was worth the wait. Patience is one of the most rewarded acts in Islam because Allah knows how hard it is to wait with hope. Yet every day you trust Him, your faith grows stronger. The delay that once hurt you becomes the foundation of unshakable faith. We live in a world that worships speed, but Allah's timing is perfect. He doesn't rush. He gives when the moment is right. You may not get what you asked for, but you'll always get what your soul truly needs. When heartbreak comes, remember, it's not rejection, it's redirection. What was taken from you was never written for you, and what is written for you can never be taken. Heartbreak is sacred. It's when Allah draws closest. Pain humbles you. It breaks the illusion of control and reminds you that your heart belongs only to Him. Even the most beloved, like Maryam, A.S., felt despair, yet Allah sent her shade, water, and the miracle of Isa, A.S. Every heartbreak strips away illusions and leads you back to the truth. Allah alone is your refuge. When the world turns silent, don't assume Allah has turned away. His silence is often His gentlest form of mercy. In quiet moments, He's rebuilding your heart, hidden, unseen, protected. Like Yusuf A.S. in prison, He's preparing you for something greater. Silence isn't abandonment, it's preparation. It's where seeds of faith grow strongest. It's where your heart learns to trust without evidence and believe without sight. So breathe, be patient, keep walking and keep praying. Keep praying. Your pain is not punishment, it's purification. Your heartbreak is not the end, it's the beginning of something beautiful. Because one day, you look back and say, Alhamdulillah, every delay, every heartbreak, every silence was actually mercy in disguise.